Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together.
Buffalo 18. Get up. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Xavier McKinney. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Back up, Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Back to throw. Bishop. Throwing left side, it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Street. Panther 6.
Now a give running left with Moss. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready.
Right back to Moss. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and sneak it here. Oh, he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to run for it. It's Moss. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Throw left side. There's London. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey. Warriors, 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. Andrews able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Back row 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The 30-yard line.
Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. No gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A nice throw from the 3rd-round pick. It gets him a first down.
First and 11.
Get it. Bronco lead. Go street. Go.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Ready.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Dragon 60. Cougar 19. 5 in. Cup 19. Cup 19.
And it's caught. And he is going to be out of bounds well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple.
Go, check. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 7. Hurt. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Moss on to give up the middle. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
2. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Well, it's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And then he's stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
19 Lion. 79 Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got him in wide open, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. To throw is Andrews. Throwing to start the drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Right back to Pitts again. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Back to throw. Andrews. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Andrews. A final shot before break. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Let's go now.
Got a man. That's Liggett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And the Panthers, first down.
Check, Bobcat, check 2.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll give this to Moss running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Cowboy 80, Mustang 19, Panther 11, Dragon 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, Bishop. Down to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
3.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw from his end zone, Andrews. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Andrews now from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And he's able to get it out of there. Fielded at the 43. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go now.
They'll go up the middle here with Moss. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
First down, they stay with Moss on the ground. Down to the 25. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18, pioneer.
Looking to throw. Bishop. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
18 Runner, 18 rep, 79 Bronco, 70 race, Mustang 19. Let go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that can all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Come on. Ready?
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. The middle going to be caught here by Pitts. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down and 11.
Now they'll shift things around.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
At the 7-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80!
Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Andrews. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. 3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
19, trap 60, trap 60.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They'll go again here with Moss. Down the right sideline. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons 11.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 10 yards out. And the Panthers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And these guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Andrews. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's second down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Andrews. That's caught by Pitts. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Andrews.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Here's first down. Come on, come on. 60 vices, 60 vices. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Andrews. And his throw here is incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it'll probably matter to the statisticians as this ball game